Some days, a girl just needs to surround herself with beautiful things. Art, fashion, a good read, it just resets you. So this weekend, we're wandering through galleries and exhibits, getting inspired and transporting ourselves into a different world. And I'm so excited. The sun is shining. It is fall. This is literally my favorite time of year when the weather gets a little cooler. The wind starts to blow a little colder. The air is just a little brisker. I need to go left, right, actually, buddy. I'm going. This is my absolute favorite time of year because you can layer up, you can layer down, you can just like enjoy life and you're not sweating freaking bullets, trying to stay cool. I'm so happy to see you and to talk to you. I feel like we haven't talked in so long. It's actually just been too long. Truthfully, I had a lot of personal things to figure out just as far as what I'm doing and where I'm going. Part of that, I think, is just me dealing with my Saturn return. That's always fun, but it is that time for me. My Saturn is in Aries, and if you're like me, we're going through it right now. We're figuring it out as we go. But anyways, today we are going to the High Museum. There is a Viktor and Rolf exhibit that's there that I really want to see. Boom, 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 boom. That's Atlanta streets. All these dang potholes. Just like in the mood to be inspired creatively. I want to see some good fashion. Yeah. That's what we're doing today. Exhibit was just so good. I feel like I learned so much. I feel so inspired. Viktor and Rolf, two creative geniuses. I love how they found this beautiful way to blend art into fashion design. They really didn't even see it as just fashion. It was just pushing the boundaries of art. I think one thing about that was really interesting was that they were not accepted in the fashion world at first. It was the art world who accepted them first and then fashion. So I think that's beautiful, kind of like how when you're walking in your purpose, it can feel like rejection, but it really is just redirection that's going to push you in the direction that you're supposed to be going. That was a beautiful underlying theme in that exhibit. I also really appreciate how they use their art to comment on and interact with what was happening in the world, whether it was trends on social media or the exhaustion that comes with creating so much just for the sake of consumption, and how they were just so sick of doing that and allowed that feeling to be expressed through their designs. They were not afraid to say, I'm fucking tired of creating just for the sake of consumption. Like, let's get back to the art. Just a beautiful, thoughtful, intentional, well curated exhibit. I need to figure out who curated that because they did their big one. It flowed so nicely. I felt like I got lost in the exhibit. 10 out of 10, more than 10 out of 10. That was a gorgeous exhibit. I will say I really appreciate how much they are expanding the art scene in Atlanta, expanding the fashion scene, bringing a lot of things to the South that just weren't here before. I think when people think about Atlanta, everyone kind of like rolls their eyes when it comes to like art and fashion, just a little bit, but it's nice to see how they're investing in amplifying Atlanta's creativity scene. As you saw in the video, in the clips before this, my friends and I ended up meeting up to grab coffees and then walked on the Beltline a bit. We're going to see Talley's exhibit at Scat Fash, which I'm really excited about. It should be super stinking cute. That said, we're not doing too much makeup today. I don't have time for foundation. I barely want to put on concealer, but I got these annoying pimples earlier this month and they have left dark marks. So one, gotta hide those. And then two, I got this new eyeliner from Kylie, King Kylie. Oh, I didn't want to get shimmery black. Oh man, whatever, we'll make it work. We'll test it out and see how it goes. I kind of wish I got flat black. God dang it. I really just wanted a good black eyeliner. I was saying that my friends and I ended up going to the Beltline to like grab coffees and just like walk around and just chit chat a little bit because we haven't had a chance to hang out together as a crew in a while, so we did that. Really wanted to get a crystal. Now, I have a funny relationship with crystals and an interesting past with them. There was a point in time where I feel like I was giving all of my power to crystals and I had to catch myself and I ended up throwing all of them out. I'm just reintroducing it, but in a way that's like healthier for me so that I'm not like relying on crystals to make me feel better about myself. But I did end up getting this Oracle Quartz crystal. It's really pretty actually. Here. I got this Oracle Quartz crystal. It's so gorgeous. I was going originally to get Rose Quartz because I was thinking I need to just like tap into my feminine, attract love. Not like romantic love, but just like love for me and for my person and my experience. But one, the Oracle Quartz, it was calling my name a little bit. I was really attracted to it. And then as I read up on it, as far as what it means and what it represents, I learned that it represents deep intuition, which I think I need a little bit right now. So honestly, I see this crystal, not like it's just gonna magically make me trust my intuition. That's really not what crystals do in my opinion, but just having it on my person feels like it'll just be like a reminder for me to like trust myself as I navigate this next phase of my life, this next era of my journey. And that's the energy I wanna bring in. We're trusting our intuition. We have a little reminder that we need to do that. We keep it in our pocket and we keep pushing. We're not relying too heavily on it. We're not worshiping the crystal itself. We're just recognizing that everything was put on earth for a reason. And if something can represent like positive change in your life, why not embrace it a little bit and keep a little crystal on you? But I feel like I was personally overdoing it at one point. I had crystals down. I don't think I need that anymore. I'm just not in that phase of my life anymore. I trust myself a lot more and the God within me than crystals. Anyways, this is a complete sidebar, but I just felt like I needed to explain how I'm using crystals in my life. And if you're watching this and you're like, oh, crystals, you're going to hell, like whatever, see you there, because who on this earth is perfect? Who has it all figured out? We're all just doing what we can with what we got. Okay, this is what we're wearing. I thrifted this top while I was in New York. I also thrifted this purse while in New York. I can't remember the name of the thrift store, but they're thrifted. Jeans, I'm pretty sure, are a little thing. I stole these silver shoes from my sister. Oh, they're so cute. Stop, how adorable. That looks so cute. Let's do this. Said that we were going to look up Andre Talley's thesis, and I at least want to see if I can find it. He wrote a thesis on the influence of Black women on Charles Baudelaire and initially planned to teach French. No, North African figures in 19th century French painting and prose. That's what I want. The Brown Library. How do you get this? This is tough. I don't know if I'll be able to find it online. He got his master's in French studies. That is gorgeous. It appears available in physical form only. No online full text link provided. That's so stupid. And this is why when they say that higher education and academia is a waste of time, it isn't, because it gets you access. Well, that's a bust. Okay, maybe I think I would want to do the 2020 memoir. Yeah, that's a good one. It's more recent, closer to the end of his life. Rest in peace. Now where can I find it? Okay, the Barnes & Noble in Buckhead has it. We'll go find this book. The Chiffon Trenches, a memoir. a New York Times bestseller. It's captivating, according to Time. Okay, sounds good to me. Love you. Good night. Good afternoon, Bookies. I've had a lot of fun over the last few days, but I need to make sure that I'm also handling my responsibilities. I actually ended up ordering some glasses from Warby Parker yesterday that I'm really excited about. I got the Franny frames and I can't wait. So I had to put in my prescription online because I didn't have it on me. So I just did that, just making sure I was up to date on like some random bills that I had. And also, I need to finish and upload this Substack on the Viktor and Rolf exhibit. It's nearly done. And then I at least want to get started on the Substack around the André Talley exhibit and lessons that I learned from that. So it's a cute little admin kind of day. It's a slower Sunday. I woke up, I journaled, I read my book, I walked Chanel to some meditation music, I did some floor Pilates. It was a cute like morning. I'm getting really excited because it feels like outside. I had so much fun hanging out with you guys this weekend. I'm gonna keep writing and try to stay more consistent with the vlogging, especially when I do like cute, fun, creative things like this, like go to art exhibits and you know the things that I usually like to do. So thanks for joining me and hanging out. I need to get to work so that I can give you guys some good content to read and also some good content to watch. I love hanging out with you. I've missed you so much and I'm so glad that we're back. Kisses, love you, bye.